Welcome to the Midweek message. We're taking lessons from Ecclesiastes chapter 2. I'm reading from the Contemporary English Version of the Bible, and we're going to begin reading in verse 17 and read through verse 19. Now, Solomon has said that he observed that the wise and the foolish both die and are alike in their death, and so he's wondering what is even the profit in noble pursuits, intellectualism, and wisdom. And when he reaches the conclusion that the end of the wise and the foolish are the same, he says, "This made me hate life. Everything we do is painful. It is just as senseless as chasing the wind. Suddenly I realized that others would someday get everything I had worked so hard. Then I started hating it all. Who knows if those people will be sensible or stupid? Either way, they will own everything I have earned by hard work and wisdom. It doesn't make sense." And so Solomon in the book of Ecclesiastes is noting that everything in life is futile and empty and vain. And he says that pursuits of pleasure, of profit of other kinds, of nobility, pursuits of architecture and building edifices, all of this is meaningless in the end. Even the pursuit of wisdom and intellectualism and good application of knowledge, that doesn't make a person any better or any different from a foolish person. And he said, "This makes me hate life," frustration with living. Everything we do is painful, especially as people get a little older. They begin to feel the weight of the years. And Solomon might have been feeling that at this time. But life is bought with great pain. Not only is it painful, he says it's just as senseless as chasing the wind. Here's what it is about chasing the wind. You can't catch it. And it changes direction and goes faster than you can. It's quicker. And it's a futile exercise. And so Solomon said, living, period, is like chasing the wind. And then he had another thought, and this is in verse 18. That was verse 17. "Suddenly I realized that others would someday get everything I had worked for so hard. Then I started hating it all." It can be said that you don't really own anything. Not really. You may say, "Well, I own my home." Well, if you don't pay taxes on it, you won't own it. And when you are gone from this life, your money, your acquisitions, your homes, your goods, everything that you spent your life building will go to somebody else, and they could just as easily squander it all as use it well. And Solomon says, "I worked really hard, and then I realized that when I die, everything I've built with my hands will go to someone else, and they may squander it and blow it all. And so then I started hating everything. I hated it all." In verse 19, who knows if those people, the ones that inherit, the ones that get his stuff, who knows if those people will be sensible or stupid? Either way, they own everything I have earned by hard work and wisdom. I worked hard and I was wise, and I leave it to someone. I don't know if they're going to be sensible or stupid. It doesn't make sense. Life doesn't make sense a lot of the time for you and I as well.